Here are some final thoughts about my dust collection system. In the previous videos, I addressed my stationary tools. Got my miter saw and some sanding machines that make the dust collection system come on by itself. Then I was thinking, what about my mobile tools? Here I have my table saw, my router, and my planer. They're all on wheels. And I move them out to this area in my garage when I want to use them. My router stays plugged in over here, and I always use this plug for my planer. Now, I don't usually use dust collection with the table saw and the router. So that's really not the issue. The issue is the planer. So, and because I always use that plug, I thought, well, maybe I could make an accessory plug over here with all the electronics in it, and then plug the planer into that when I want to use it. And that's what we're going to do. First, here's another look at the schematic. There'll be a link in the description if you want to download a copy. Not shown in the schematic is a bypass switch, and here's what it looks like. I added the switch so you could turn on the dust collector without running the power tool. This switch is connected between pin D and pin S on the MOSFET. This effectively shorts out the MOSFET and connects the black wire going to the relay directly to ground. Any small toggle switch will work because the current is minimal at this point in the circuit. To create this, I first put together all the separate pieces of the load sensing circuit. Here you can see the load sensing transformer with the bridge rectifier, capacitor, resistor, and the MOSFET all soldered together. Here's a larger look at the assembly. Here's the power adapter ready to go. Notice on the red wire on the low voltage output side, the small diode soldered in. Here's the power cord. There's a spade crimp connector on the ground wire, the green one. This used to be an extension cord. I got 3 of them for $15. Each one is 3 feet long off Amazon, and I just cut the female head off. And it works great, 14 gauge. Okay, now to build it. The first step was to mount the box next to the existing outlet on the wall. It happens to be on the right side of my outlet is where the stud is. So I screwed the back of the box onto the sheetrock into the stud. What you didn't see me do before was to attach everything together so I can just push it into the box. Well, the first thing to do was to put the switch in. I mounted the bypass switch on the top of the box for easy access, and everything else is hanging from it. Here I've got all the various components pushed into the box. Next is the power cord. The power cord enters the bottom of the box because there's going to be a little opening around it unless I caulk it. And by being down, it minimizes how much dust will get inside the box. So here I've made the various splices and I attached the wires to the receptacle. Remember that the white goes on the neutral side, which is the long slot on the receptacle. The black goes on the hot side, which is the short slot on the receptacle. And of course the green one's the ground. That's the round hole beneath the 2 slots. Here's the final product. All that's left to do is to run the low voltage wire from this location, connect it to the red and black wire sticking out, and run it over to the relay box. You probably need to see the other videos to understand the whole process. If you're just coming in on this video, it may not make a lot of sense. So to test this without running the wire, I put a meter on the black and red wire. I hit the bypass switch on top, and it showed 12 volts like it's supposed to. Then I plugged in my planer into this outlet and hit the switch, and it showed 12 volts again, which means that the planer is activating the MOSFET inside the box. So everything works as designed. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to remind you that I don't produce videos on a regular basis, just when I have something to share. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and If you'd like to, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.